Maintaining separate school boards in the province has been costly and divisive at times. So, why does Ontario publicly fund Catholic school boards? The answer dates back to before Confederation. Ontario's Catholic education system was established to protect Catholics' rights since they were the religious minority at the time. In 1867, the British North America Act guaranteed all education rights held by minorities at the time of Confederation would be constitutionally protected. This is where Section 93 of the Constitution comes in, protecting the right or privilege of Roman Catholics to have denominational schools, something referenced by the chair of the York Catholic District School Board when defending its decision not to fly the pride flag.
We also have constitutional rights, and that's what makes us different.
So, if Catholics were a protected religious minority, that obviously means the religious majority at the time of Confederation was also represented in the school system. Protestantism had a place in schools until Ontario started reassessing the role of religion in public schools. Prayers were said to start the school day in public schools until the late 1980s. It wasn't until a few years later, after the Canadian Charter of Rights and Freedoms became part of the Constitution, that a group of parents in Sudbury filed a lawsuit saying Christian religious instruction in public schools violated the Charter. The courts agreed. Jumping forward to 2023, Ontario now has 72 school boards. Public schools, which are secular, and just over half that are either French or English Catholic school boards. Catholic boards are still funded because first, citizens get to decide which school board their property taxes go toward. Second, the province tops up that amount, bringing the total for each board up to the amount set out by the funding formula. That's based, for the most part, on the number of students in each school board. People have tried to stop the public funding of Catholic schools. In 2012, a Toronto woman asked Ontario's Superior Court to order the government to stop funding Catholic schools because, as a taxpayer who doesn't share the church's beliefs, she says it infringes her freedom of religion. But because the funding was guaranteed in 1867 in the Constitution, it is not subject to charter challenges, the court heard. Another challenge happened in 2017 and another last year when a Hamilton High School teacher was one of two people to submit a legal application against the Ontario government. An Ontario Superior Court judge struck it down. What would it take to scrap it? Experts say change at a systemic level would ultimately require a formal constitutional amendment, which would have to be proposed by politicians.